Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition running on Nintendo Switch. Hold on a minute.
Really glad you're up close. Now settle down. You asked for it. Powering up.
Move in and keep the movement going.
Got it. Let's pack some
Crippling
more.
the target. Follow up.
Oh, I did it. Triple up and follow on the hits. Follow the real bone crusher. Take this.
I'll weaken it. Follow me. Crippling the target. Follow up.
Powering up. Deploy field. Take. Oh, I did it. Triple up and pile on the
You
hits.
wish.
No escape. Take this. Now settle down. No escape.
You wish.
No rest.
Crippling the target. Follow up.
Got it. Triple the enemy. Now's your chance. Powering up. Deploy field. Take this.
Follow up.
Now let's go find an opponent.
Reaching him and lay it. Tatsu, put the lunchbox away, would you?
troop at a time. Alright, need 6. I hate that one. It doesn't spawn enough. So, well, we gotta move on to a different mission. This is not giving us what we want. Equip a Chronicles parse. Do I even have one of those? Try to buy it. Oh, it's a javelin? Oh, that's a chrome parse. I need a Chronicles parse. I'm sure that's not the same thing. Let's see, do any of us use javelins? class that uses partisans. Not yet. Okay, not there. How about Drifter? Drifter doesn't use it either. Alright. Well, I'll have to bring her in then. Thankfully she has her own skill. See if it counts if I'm in a skill.
Crippling the target. Gotcha.
You asked for it.
You wish.
Now let's go find an opponent with our time.
Let's keep it up.
Nope. Alright, do it the hard way.
Attack from range. I'm punching a hole in you.
I'm starting to get
Shadow strike. Nice. Move in and do some damage. Ready? Kill me. I can't afford to fall here and now.
Sorry, I gotta get
Sliding
this.
line. Now, melee attacks.
All or nothing.
That's move in and keep the rhythm going.
Got it. Let's pack some more punch.
Shadow strike. I owe you one. Sliding horn. Do some damage.
All or nothing.
Sliding upper hand.
All right, I feel the energy. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Thank you.
Die.
Shadow strike. Force. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Done. Let's pack some more punch.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Side slash. Upper hand. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing.
Shadow strike.
Now let's go find an opponent.
Stuff that's on the ground.
Let's keep it up.
You'll remember the day you fought me.
Let's see what you got.
Weaken them just to be safe.
Appreciate it.
Quick charge. Sliding.
I'm punching a hole.
Side slash. Arcing horn. Upper hand. Shadow strike.
Shadow strike.
Slide.
time to play.
Primer!
Let me catch myself.
Nicely done.
Sliding primer in and do some damage. Shadow strike!
All or nothing. Let's go find an opponent. It's worth our time.
Mission accomplished. Nothing to it.
You'll remember the day you fought
Engaging
me.
at range. That's my target.
I'm punching a hole.
We'll settle here.
Target in sight! Side slash!
Let's lay into it.
I'm ready to unload on you.
Wow,
Early
Early
bird!
bird.
Shadow strike!
Shadow strike.
Move in and keep the rhythm going!
Got it. Let's pack some more.
Sliding primer!
Kudos.
Arcing horn! Side slash! Shadow strike! Move in and keep the rhythm going! Primer! That's how you game. You can do it!
A doppelganger it is.
Arcing horn! Shadow strike! Sliding primer! Fire! Side charge! Sliding primer!
Nicely done.
That would have dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going!
Let's pack some more.
Primer!
Shadow strike.
Side slash! Arcing horn!
All right. I feel the energy.
Again! We'll settle it here! Shadow strike!
I'm punching a hole in you.
Early bird! Slide slash! Do some damage! Effect upper hand!
All
Now's
or
our
nothing.
chance. I owe you.
Arcing horn! Hit them again! Settle it here!
I'm punching a hole in you.
Shadow strike!
All right. I'm ready to unload on you.
Upper hand! Arcing horn!
I'm not looking forward to scanning through all these combat logs.
Oh, I've got the perfect software for that. Let me send it to you later.
Strike first and strike hard.
Ready? Shadow strike! Effect
Kudos.
All or nothing.
Side slash!
Shadow strike.
Upper hand! Early bird! Side slash! Arcing horn! Shadow strike! Again! We'll settle it here!
I'm punching a hole in you.
ready to move on your command.
Engaging. Lay down some fire.
I'm punching a hole in you.
I've got just the move. Crippling the target. Got my signature. You wish.
Right hand. Carpe diem, shot.
Huh? I've got just the move. I've hit them again. They'll settle it.
Settle down. Carpe diem, shot.
Gotcha. Nice. Move in and do some damage. Crippling the target. Follow up.
Hit him again, boy.
Got it. Let's pack some more punch.
Right where I want you. Let's play into him.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Huh? Crippling the target. Follow up. Here comes my signature. You wish.
You asked for it. Now let's go find the ball. Reverse.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
My cat ran off to Xenoblade.
Attack from range. Follow me.
That put a dent in him. Move in and get the
Got it. Let's pack some more punch. Opportunity knocks. Top of it. Gunfight. Now settle down. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Hit him again, boy.
Attack from range. Follow me.
Crippling the target. Follow up.
There's no substitute for real combat.
Let's keep it up.
Got the punches of Yaya Sesame.
It didn't have to be like this. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I've got your cover, bud.
Follow with a real full fight. Here goes. No, did it. Shadow strike. Triple and pile on the hits.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing.
Slide. That. Move in and keep the
I'm
rhythm
ready to
going.
watch. Got it. Let's pack some more.
Slash. Side. Upward hand.
Bam. Triple the enemy. Now's your chance. Letting
Move in and do some damage.
Shadow strike. Here goes.
Upper hand. You can do it.
A doppelganger it is. Did it. Triple and pile on the hits.
Primer.
Slap.
Stop it!
Slash.
Flame flow!
I apologize.
Fire carnival!
Primal. Even it is that now we're stuck on a whole different planet.
Sweet crispy cheese, you've single-handedly kept Meredith and company up and running. I have more than a couple of these uranium ones.
Oh. Hey.
Listen. Listen. I can help. Hey.
Some lower. Oh, he's all the way down here. Oh, hello, meowmurai. What are you doing? So I'm thinking about something. This looks like water, but it's actually a gel designed to cushion impacts. I've heard that when it hardens, it becomes like those giant crystals that surround the outer walls of New LA. I'm not sure I believe that. There's a rumor that you could inject a coagulating agent into it that would cause it to instantly harden. I was just internally debating whether or not I should test that theory out. Yeah, sure. I thought the matter might intrigue you. Please go ahead and test it out for yourself. I'm gonna watch from far away. You're not gonna do it, are you? Figures. If you had, I'm sure Director General Chausen, Secretary Nagi, and Commander Vandam would have come down on you like a ton of bricks. Risking one's life and career to satisfy an idle curiosity would not be the wisest choice. So I guess we'll resist the temptation to try it out for now. But let's get to the bottom of this on some other day and at some other place. Okay, super weird. This one's Doug.
Did you hear?
Afternoon. Oh, I need to have a dog as a pet. Okay. Swap it out. Yeah, it's kind of lame. You have to change your pet out for certain quests.
Listen.
Oh,
Hey, meowmurai. This is your dog, right? Man, what a good boy. He was just letting me give him some lovin'. What do you mean? You know, pets and stuff. I scratch under his chin, rub his belly, make his leg do that kicking thing. You know, lovin'. Okay, seriously? Why are you giving me that look? When I pass a dog that needs lovin', I'm not gonna leave him hanging. You have any pets of your own? Nah, I don't have any myself. I don't have the time or the money, or heck, even the patience. If I ever find myself with a little extra lovin' to give, I just invite myself over to play with your pooch. That's more than enough for me. Sorry if that seems a little selfish. Well, I've had my fill. Better get back to work. But if you ever get a line on an assignment with a big payoff, hook me up. Yeah, okay. It's fog 2. But the pet has to be a cat. Oh, meowmurai, hello. That's why everyone likes cats. Me? No, not at all. Actually, I despise the wretched creatures, but they started it. They're always cruel to me. For example, if I were to turn my gaze from this one for even a moment, I know it would leap at me and slash my face repeatedly with its evil, evil claws. Back on Earth, the common house cat, or Felis catus, was ever a nemesis of mine. I'd hoped things would be different here. After all, the Manon and Nopon have different languages. But for some reason, we all understand each other. So with that in mind, I was trying to establish a form of meaningful communication with the local cats. Doesn't really seem to be working out, however. What do you think cats and I aren't capable of understanding each other? See a frog, maybe a cat he can understand one day. I suppose that's a possibility. I certainly haven't conducted my experiments on all the cats here on Mira. One day I may indeed meet a cat who has no interest in using my face as a scratching post. I will hold that hope in my heart throughout my remaining years on this planet. There's one more, yeah. From Arena. I think we have full affinity with Arena.
Didn't think I'd see you.
Hey, meowmurai. Bet you're thinking it's not like me to be found in a place like this, huh? I was about to buy Gwyn some new goggles. His old pair got smashed during a mission. They weren't a big deal to him or anything, but he works hard out there and he never complains. And thought I'd get him something to say thanks. Asked what Gwyn needs to Arena. Suggests that Gwyn would probably enjoy training with Arena more than a pair of goggles. Urge Arena to get Gwyn something better than goggles. Propose. Yeah, I'd really rather not. I do try to teach him things from time to time, but when I have to get strict, it gets kind of odd. The guy's way too into that kind of thing. I actually thought he might have some sort of discipline fetish or something, but everyone else seems to think he's totally normal. For some reason, he's only that way with me. I don't know. I mean, it's just some little quirk I'm making way too much out of. Anyway, I'm just gonna buy him the goggles. He deserves an actual present now and then. I feel bad that I didn't get my real little brother more presents when he was alive. I think that's why when I see Gwen working hard, I want to buy him something to show him my support. You know, like a big sister would. Well, I better get to it. See you on the next mission. Oh, okay, Doug in the morning. Hope in the morning.
Yeah, so listen.
1, 2, 3.
Hey.
Hey, it's meowmurai. I was just asking the nice lady here to pull together some extra first aid kits for us. My next mission could involve run-ins with a pair of tyrants, possibly at the same time. And if we end up in a tough fight, we're likely to suffer multiple injuries. So you're jealous of the exciting battle that awaits him? Offer to come along and help out? Oh, I don't think we need to go that far. I have my job to do, and you've got yours. I'm grateful that you'd look out for us like that, but it isn't right to let you carry the whole weight of Blade's mission on your shoulders. You have to trust that I can handle this. Of course, if it all goes horribly wrong, we'll call for reinforcements. In that case, you might get a chance to help out after all.
Small world, huh?
Good morning, meowmurai. To think I'd run into you here of all places. I've actually just completed a mission. Kindly ask her. Oh, he was fine, thank you. It wasn't a very challenging task at all. I performed guard duty for someone doing early morning maintenance on the outer wall. Fortunately, we didn't encounter any injuries and the work was completed without incident. I just stood there like a scarecrow the entire time, so I didn't even accept the reward. Once I earned enough money to cover the next month's expenses, I declined additional rewards. Previously, I would only save an amount equal to a week's expenses, but Renella convinced me to save more in case of emergencies. I pursue missions to help others, not for material gain. And for that reason, I prefer to refuse rewards whenever possible. Persuade Hope to accept the rewards and save a little bit of money. Ornella said much the same thing. I agree that it's a good idea to save some money for emergencies. After all, money can solve a lot of problems. It is, as they say, a grand servant and a terrible master. As a gardener, I've always been fond of this quote. Money is like manure. It does no good unless you spread it around. And extra money just stinks. That's not actually part of the quote, but I think the spirit is there at least. You know where the reward money for blade missions comes from? In many cases, it's from the pocket of someone who needs help. Once they spend all their money to pay the first reward, what will become of them next time? What if they can't afford to pay a reward the next time they're in trouble? That's one of the reasons I refuse rewards, so that people I've helped will be able to afford help again. But forgive me for blathering on like this. I do not mean to preach. I'm going back to the residential district. I promise Ada I'd meet her there. We have more? Okay, we have even more. What the heck? Alexa, I need a pet dog. Pet dog. Oh, okay, we have 2 things that need pet dog. Hold on a minute.
One, two, three, four. Daytime.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Hey, meowmurai. You see what's going on over there? Those folks on the tennis court are doing everything completely wrong. Tennis isn't a balancing competition, you know? So what's everyone getting all excited about? Asked Doug to explore the merits of the Xenoform's ways. Huh? So you're saying I should think of tennis like a deck of cards? Something with a common set of pieces, but lots of ways to play? I don't know if I buy that, but if they're having fun, more power to them. So what brings you here, meowmurai? I came to watch. Ah, too bad. I actually just finished cooling down. All I did today was jog anyway, although sometimes I play basketball with my blade buddies. I'll let you know the next time we're going to play so you can come down and join us. You can sink a basket while I'm blocking you, I'll buy you a drink.
You came to visit me?
Oh, hello, meowmurai. I was just petting this cute dog. He was rubbing up against my legs and snuffling. I think he really likes me. Yeah, sure. You're too kind. Petting a dog like this makes me feel like we're back on Earth. New LA is making progress, but it still doesn't quite feel like we're living the way we used to. Having pets around is a good first step for certain. But what else do you think New LA needs to feel like Earth again? Movie theaters, zoo, nightlife. That's a horrible idea. Rather than building such disreputable institutions, I prefer we construct more churches and temples of various faiths. That way we'll be able to grant peace to everyone, no matter their creed. But if for some awful reason they do build such dens of corruption as you suggest, I don't want to catch you patronizing them, meowmurai. If you have that much idle time on your hands, you should be spending it at church. Oh God, Hope, why are you annoying? When you come, I will pray with you in hopes of cleansing that dark shadow from your soul. Yeah, forget Hope's kind of a prude. Relax, Hope. We don't even know if we're going to live tomorrow. Oh, is that on the ship? She would be on the ship. Hey, meowmurai, I was just checking out your pup here. I can't believe how real it seems. It's warm and has bushy fur, and it feels really good to pet. And when you step on his tail, it barks and bites you. This is some incredible AI. Yep, real cutting-edge technology. It's almost in the same league as Skells. Oh wait, what if we put this AI into Skells? I guess that lets us take the idea to an arms manufacturer. Wait, what? You actually like my idea? Well, hot damn, I'm glad someone does. I know Tika would just shoot it right down. When I suggested a while ago that we stop producing cars for New LA and focus on civilian Skells instead, she actually slapped me in the face. And then she said she was saving the backhand return slap for my next stupid idea. It wasn't always like this. Back on Earth, I was just a normal military cadet studying behavioral sciences. Who'd have thought I'd become such a Skell fanatic? Admiration. I guess it's been a pretty long road, huh? I mean, there were Skells back on Earth, but I never had a chance to ride in one. And I wasn't exactly diligent about staying on top of my combat training. That was back then, though. Since we arrived here, I've been working really hard on it. Mostly because of how badly I want to pilot a Skell. But that's a story for another day. Let's chat later. I want to tell you the rest of my background and also hear about what you did back on Earth. So, to be continued. Catch you later. Oh, well, I won't be able to tell you. I have amnesia. Okay, this is the only one that needs to happen at night. Oh, and it's with Fry, so I can't do it with him in my party. Doug, Alexa, Hope. We were doing fog. Hi, meowmurai. Aren't VTOL aircraft incredible? You know Matthew the mechanic, right? He calls our VTOL transports V-Trancers. As you might expect, the name hasn't really caught on. When I think of airplanes, I still imagine the old school kind with propellers. My dad had a single prop airplane back on Earth. Every time he used to take me up in that thing, I'd spend the trip praying that we didn't die in a crash. Kind of weird to think I'll never ride it again. Reassure. Remind Alexa that at least she can ride in skills now. Yeah, I guess it's all. I guess I'll always have my scat. Oh, I almost said it. Yikes. Tika said if she had to listen to one more speech about you-know-what, she's going to have the maintenance center dissect my brain. And even with that, I still can't stop thinking about running my fingers down the chassis of a you-know-what. What if Tika's right? Maybe my brain is broken. Anyway, I'm trying to prove that I can control my obsession and there's nothing wrong with me. But it's pretty hard. Supporter. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was trying to talk about plain old aircraft. I mean, transports aren't so dissimilar from you-know-whats. They're impressive in their own way, right? Much less impressive, obviously, but they make for a nice change of pace. I mean, kinda. You know, standing here and talking about this stuff is really bumming me out. I think I'm gonna go take a little walk down the administrative district. Just to get some fresh air, mind you. Not so I can look at any you-know-whats out of the corner of my eye. Can we take containers in lower level residential district? They might make nice chairs.
Oh,
Hey, meowmurai. Check it out. I just bought a new car. Well, pretty nice, right? Yeah, sure. I know, right? And it wasn't as expensive as you might think. Graham owed me a favor, so he sold it to me way below cost. So what kind of car would you want to buy? SUV, I guess. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea, but I can see where you're coming from. With four-wheel drive, you could probably take Elma and Lynn off-roading on the plains of Primordia. Of course, the engines would reduce it to scrap within 10 minutes, but it would be a fun 10 minutes. It's kind of interesting how you can tell so much about someone's personality from the car they want to drive. I bet Lau used to drive an SUV. He probably used it to go camping with his family. I wish we still lived in a peaceful world like that, but I imagine we won't be back there for a long time. Well, at least I can still enjoy a brief drive during my breaks. Anyway, take care, meowmurai. Where's the other one? Oh, it's in down the corner. Oh, let's see. So my first advisory session was about the Prone's cultural heritage. The next concerned the Orf's food reserves, followed by the Nopon discussing their special education program. Ah, meowmurai, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. I was a little preoccupied with my own thoughts. I've been awfully busy lately, now that I have xenoforms coming to speak with me as well. Yeah, so whether it has been hard or not having Ernella around. Not having Ernella around certainly hasn't made things any easier, but I started all this myself, so I should be able to continue it by myself. Really, this is exactly the way things should be. And since I decided to proceed using my own methods, it hasn't been that bad at all. As you know, we humans have received a great many benefits from our unions with the xenoforms. I would like to repay them for all the knowledge and technology that they've given us. By talking with them, I've come to learn a lot of their ways and also taught them about ours. The closer our peoples become, the better we can create together. I firmly believe that. You in particular have become especially popular with the xenoforms, and while I want to continue being of help to you, I'd also like to see what I can accomplish by myself. I'm really excited to show you what I can do. Just you wait and see. Okay, just the one here.
Yeah.
late night, huh?
Hey, give me another.
Hey there, meowmurai. Let me tell you, I'm having one rough day over here. I drink and I drink, but I can't get drunk. It's like I built up an immunity to scotch, which is the most terrible thing I've ever heard. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What do you like to drink, meowmurai? Maybe I'll try your poison and see if it works. Sake. I like cocktails. Blech, those foo-foo drinks are always so sweet. Save it for our 21st birthday, you know? Still, I guess it never hurts to try something new. Hey, you know what? Talking to you just gave me a great idea. If I can't find a type of booze that'll get me properly hammered, I should just make one myself. Moonshine, white lightning. That's the ticket, all right. There's all sorts of weird fruits and grains and crap here on Mira that we didn't have back on Earth, right? Next time I'm off on an interceptor mission, I'll just gather up a bunch and see if I can ferment them into an entirely new type of drink. Man, I never thought I'd turn into one of those bathtub distiller types, but I guess sobriety's the mother of invention. Thanks for talking with me, or thanks for talking me through that. I owe you one. Still, I guess I better try the scotch one more time, just to make sure it still ain't working. Then I'll start drawing up plans for the distillery. See you next time duty calls, alright? Which one? L. Oh wait, is he actually on the ship, or is he just... He might not actually be on the ship, he might be just underneath it.
Yes? That's right, yeah? You know what? Oh, okay, he actually is on the ship.
Oh,
What a pleasing coincidence to see you here, meowmurai. Or perhaps it is destiny. After enjoying some idle chit-chat with Mr. Nagi, we were attempting to play a little word game that he taught to us. It is a game played by many Earth cultures called Shiratori, word chain, or Antakashari, among other names. The rules are simple. Choose a word that begins with the final sound of the previous word. Yet our attempts to play have all ended in failure. Yeah, sure. We are most grateful. And if we may be so bold, would you choose a word with which to start the game? Well, so we need a word that begins with an I sound. How about lifehold? It's strange how we don't seem to have any problems playing this game with you, but we were so unsuccessful when playing with others. I suggest the other players don't understand the rules. Say that all players need to speak the same language. Oh, but of course, you're exactly right. How could we not have realized that? Each of the players in the game was speaking an entirely different language. We were speaking English, the Nopon were speaking Nopon, and the Manon were speaking Manon. Somehow we were able to communicate, but of course the sounds that formed our words would have differed from language to language. We are so glad we came to you with this problem. Your powers of perspiration are second to none. We must attain a sufficient level of fluency in the Manon language to play word games properly. It is settled then. If you excuse us, we have a great deal of studying to do. Oh, but L requires a cat. My God. Okay, well, why don't we save it for now? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition running on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.